Welcome to today's session. In this session, we will discuss the concept of correlation and its types and significance in education. Please watch the entire video carefully and take notes on the key points discussed. At the end of the presentation, you will answer a set of multiple choice questions, MCQs, based on the content covered. Let's understand the concept of correlation. Correlation is a statistical measure that expresses the degree of relationship between two or more variables. It determines the extent to which changes in one variable correspond with changes in another. Correlation does not imply causation but rather indicates the strength and direction of the association between the variables. It is widely used in educational research to analyze patterns and trends between different academic and psychological variables. To better understand the concept, take a close look at the picture of the different types of correlation shown here. What is coefficient of correlation? The coefficient of correlation, R, is a numerical index that measures the strength and direction of the relationship between two variables. It quantifies how closely data points follow a straight line relationship. Properties of the correlation coefficient: the value of R ranges from -1 to +1. +1 indicates a perfect positive correlation, meaning that as one variable increases, the other also increases proportionally. -1 indicates a perfect negative correlation, meaning that as one variable increases, the other decreases proportionally. 0 indicates no correlation, meaning that there is no linear relationship between the variables. The correlation coefficient is unit-free and remains unaffected by changes in scale or units. Significance of correlation in education. Correlation is significant in educational research for various reasons. It helps in understanding the relationship between student performance and factors such as attendance, socioeconomic status, and study habits. It assists in predicting academic achievement based on intelligence scores or prior learning. It aids in validating tests and measures used in education. It helps policymakers and educators make informed decisions based on data-driven insights. Now, let me discuss the types of correlation. Correlation can be classified into different types based on the direction and nature of the relationship. 1. Positive correlation. A positive correlation exists when an increase in one variable corresponds to an increase in another variable, and a decrease in one variable corresponds to a decrease in another variable. Example are studied and exam scores. 2. Negative correlation. A negative correlation exists when an increase in one variable leads to a decrease in another variable, and vice versa. Example: absenteeism and academic performance. 3. Zero correlation, when no relationship exists between two variables. Example: shoe size and intelligence. 4. Linear correlation. Linear correlation occurs when the relationship between two variables can be represented by a straight line. Example: the relationship between students' test scores and the number of hours they spend studying. 5. Nonlinear, curvilinear correlation. Nonlinear correlation occurs when the relationship between two variables is not represented by a straight line but follows a curved pattern. Example: the relationship between learning and retention over time, where initially learning increases with exposure but later plateaus or declines. 6. Partial correlation. Partial correlation measures the relationship between two variables while controlling for the effect of a third variable. Example: studying the correlation between students' intelligence and academic performance while controlling for socioeconomic status. 7. Multiple correlation. Multiple correlation examines the relationship between one dependent variable and two or more independent variables. Example: predicting students' academic performance based on intelligence, motivation, and parental education. The first method for calculating correlation is product moment method or Pearson's correlation coefficient. The Pearson product moment correlation coefficient, R, is the most widely used method for measuring correlation. It measures the strength and direction of a linear relationship between two continuous variables. The formula for Pearson's correlation is R is equal to summation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by under root of summation of x minus x bar whole ka square into y minus y bar ka whole square. Assumptions of Pearson's correlation. The relationship between variables should be linear. Both variables should be continuous, interval, or ratio scale. Data should be normally distributed. No significant outliers should be present. Applications of Pearson's correlation in education. Understanding the relationship between IQ scores and academic performance. Evaluating the effect of teaching strategies on student learning outcomes. Analyzing the correlation between attendance and exam scores. Assessing how study habits affect student grades. The second method for calculating correlation is rank difference method, Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. The Spearman rank correlation coefficient, ρ, is used when data is in ordinal form or when Pearson's correlation assumptions are not met. It measures the strength and direction of the association between two ranked variables. Formula for Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, ρ is equal to 1 minus 6 summation d square divided by n into n square minus 1, where d is the difference between the ranks of two variables. N is the number of observations. Assumptions of Spearman's rank correlation. The data should be in ordinal form, ranked data. The relationship between the two variables should be monotonic, either consistently increasing or decreasing. The sample size should be sufficiently large for meaningful results. The observations should be independent of each other. Applications of Spearman's rank correlation in education. Comparing student rankings into different subjects. Assessing teacher effectiveness by comparing ranks of student performance before and after an intervention. Evaluating student preferences for different teaching methods. Let us solve some important MCQs from the topic. 1. What does correlation measure in statistics? The cause and effect relationship between two variables. B. The degree of association between two variables. C. The variance of a single variable. D. The distribution of data in a sample. Answer: B. The degree of association between two variables. 2. A correlation coefficient of +1 indicates A. No relationship between variables. B. A perfect positive relationship. C. A perfect negative relationship. D. A weak correlation. Answer: B. A perfect positive relationship. 3. Which correlation method is most suitable for ranked data? A. Pearson's product moment correlation. B. Spearman's rank correlation. C. Partial correlation. D. Multiple correlation. Answer: B. Spearman's rank correlation. 4. Pearson's correlation coefficient assumes that the data is A. Ordinal, B. Nominal, C. Interval or ratio, D. Categorical. Answer: C. Interval or ratio. 5. Which of the following is an assumption of Pearson's correlation? A. The relationship must be linear. B. The data should be non-parametric. C. The variables must be categorical. D. The data must be discrete. Answer: the relationship must be linear. 6. A scatter plot showing an upward trend from left to right indicates A. Negative correlation, B. Positive correlation, C. No correlation, D. Curvilinear correlation. Answer: B. Positive correlation. 7. What is the range of the Pearson correlation coefficient? A. -2 to 2 plus 2, B. 0 to 1, C. -1 to +1, D. -2 plus. Answer: C. -1 to +1. 8. Which correlation type measures the relationship between one dependent variable and multiple independent variables? A. Partial correlation, B. Spearman's rank correlation, C. Multiple correlation, D. Zero correlation. Answer: C. Multiple correlation. 9. The correlation coefficient does not indicate A. The strength of the relationship, B. The direction of the relationship, C. The causation between variables, D. The degree of association. Answer: C. The causation between variables. 10. Which of the following does not affect the value of Pearson's correlation coefficient? A. Measurement scale of variables, B. Sample size, C. Outliers in the data, D. Linear or nonlinear relationship. Answer: A. Measurement scale of variables. Thank you. Don't miss out. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education, for insightful content and valuable resources.